There should be a BIM leader somewhere to say, hey, sit down, we need to talk about the requirements. It makes me angry when the information is wrong, there's no structure in the project, when people don't understand the information that's going into the model, and when I have to come in and fix everything up, it's just a mess. Many architectural firms is just scrolling straight past the BIM requirements, doesn't even look at it. They just, okay, here it is, requirements, we're going to fix that later. There are many people from the owner's side that doesn't know the requirements either. They have a template at their office, which they just, okay, this is BIM requirements. Here, all of them to you. This is not my problem, this is your problem. You're going to put all this information into the model. So if you just start a project out of nothing and then just start to deliver, a guy like me is going to come to you and say, what are you doing? You need information in the model. Why haven't you set this up before? People don't prioritize the information in the BIM model. So it's like a horse race with patches on. They're just looking at themselves. We got to have a common goal to deliver a good result. You do that through BIM. You're basically building before it's built. That's the importance of having a BIM coordinator early in a project, so we can set it up, have a meeting with you to make you understand why we need this information in the model. When you don't set up the BIM requirements in the beginning, you're going to do a lot of rework later in the project by fixing up your own mistake. No one wants to pay for your mistakes, and it's super costly to change the structure of your project file. If you're going to change something in ArchiCAD or Revit, there's a lot of automated processes inside Revit and ArchiCAD. All the information hangs together, so you can work faster. But if you don't do it correctly the first time, you're screwed. It's going to cost you a lot of money to restructure the project, and you're going to sit up to 5 in the morning to just fixing the project, to getting delivered the IFC model or Revit model or whatever model you're going to deliver. And when you put some information on something and then you put information on something else and then there's no structure in the information, what happens when you deliver those models? Those people on the other end are going to not trust the data that you deliver to them. So what's going to happen then is they're going to ask for drawings instead, because they can't trust what you deliver to them in BIM. So BIM is building information modeling. So if you can't deliver proper BIM data, you're going backwards. That's not BIM anymore. That's 3D modeling. 3D modeling is just a shell. It's just a photo. It's just, you can't do anything with it. You can't take collision control. No information means no BIM, which means there is no use for BIM. That's just a visual effect. It looks cool, but no one can use it. BIM software it's so expensive. If you're going to invest in BIM software, you should also invest in management. You need a guy who knows all the functions in the software, who can guide the whole project team, all the disciplines, and say, hey, you're going to use it this way, you're going to use it this way. It is expensive with a BIM coordinator, but it's more expensive to use BIM without a BIM coordinator.